The last lesson introduced the concept of arguments. This time around, we're going to distinguish noun roles from noun cases. If you're not clear on noun cases, take a look at the lesson on nouns in the Introduction to the Grammar of Words. Let's go back to the example, I gave it to him, from the last lesson. The verb give takes a giver, a given, that is something that is given, and a givee, someone who's the recipient of what is given. We end up with three roles, almost like performances that those nouns play. More specifically, they're themed or thematic roles. Those thematic roles are giver, given, and givee. Those three roles become available because we opted to use the verb give. So the verb give dictates three roles. Other verbs have roles too. See has a seer and a seen, and make has a maker and a made. Now let's extend this paradigm further. There's a similarity between the giver of give and the seer of see and the maker of make. Those subjects are all agents. They're all doing something, so we call that the agent role. There's a more passive role that's being played by the thing given, the person seen, and the thing made. Those passive roles are the thematic role of patient. Compare intransitive verbs like I sleep, you walk, she ran, or you fell. There's another similarity, but conventionally we think of those roles as distinct from the agent of made or gave. These people are experiencing a state. We'll call this role the experiencer. We might ask, what's the point of all these roles? Why not stick with noun cases? After all, it seems like we could explain the grammar of I slept by saying that sleep has one subject in the nominative case, so I say I slept and not me slept. The subject of see looks like it's in the same case, while the object is in the accusative case. So can't we stick with our concept of nominative case nouns versus accusative case nouns? As we'll see in the next lesson on alignment, that distinction isn't quite so clear, nor is it universal among languages. We can use this concept of roles to figure out how verbs work with their arguments. For now, let's set case aside by saying that cased nouns are qualified to fill thematic roles. For example, English nouns that fill the role of patient are in the accusative or object case, but not every noun that's in the accusative fills the role of patient. Grammatically, they're two different things. That will suffice for a preliminary distinction between cases and roles. Join me next time to build on these two as we turn to the topic of alignment.